Well, here I am on another job doing some repair in this corner. The piece was broken out, need to replace it. So I repaired back here in this corner, taped it, bed coated. Owner had some switches taken out of the wall, so I filled those in, put a wood backing behind it, fastened the drywall in. This one took 2 layers of drywall, 1/2 inch and a 3/8 inch drywall to fill this in. Right here's another one. Took a switch out, did the same thing here. Put some wood backing behind it, fastened it down to the drywall, and then put the drywall in. Put 2 layers of drywall, 1/2 inch thick, and then a 3/4 inch or 3/8 inch thick. Taped it and mudded it. Bed coat. Up above this sliding glass door is another piece I had to take out, put in. So I got that fastened in, got it taped, and a bed coat on it. This wall here had a big cutout in it. He had to patch it in. There's an exterior wall, it had an air conditioner built in. He took it out, and then I had to fill it in with some drywall, and I taped it, and then I had to fill this in. This area had to be filled in, try to get it leveled out as level as possible. Got a couple of coats on here. I'll have to do a little more as this dries. Fill that in nice and get this wall nice and level so you can't find it or tell where it was. Okay, here's this corner that I patched up. Took and put a new piece of drywall in here so that this was brought up here to give this a little bit of a border look all the way around the door like the other part is. But I put this in nice and tight, caulked in this crack down along here so it had a nice finished look to it. Taped the corner, put my bed coats on, then I put the topping on over it, my finished coats of mudding, and all I got to do now is wait for this to dry and sand it, and that'll be done. Over here in this bathroom where we had a hole in the wall, right here where they had a switch, a light switch taken out, they didn't need anymore, so I patched that all up, if you can find it. And I'm going to show you another one in the kitchen. Right here in the kitchen on this wall was another switch plate they didn't need anymore. Took that out. Well, the switch itself too. And I filled it in. Taped it. Put my bed coat on. And then I put my top coats on the top of it. Now it's all finished down. I'll sand it down and that's ready to paint. On the other side of the kitchen over here, on this door, up above, we had a place here that had to be repaired. It was cracked and broke out. I pieced in new drywall up in here, and then here I had a seam across here in the middle. Taped it, bed coated it, topped it off with my finished coats of compound, and then along in here too there was a crack where it wasn't real nice and tight, so I caulked it all in. Now I'll let that dry, then I can sand it, and then it can be painted. I'll show you a place in the living room I repaired. Right here on this living room wall, there was a air conditioner that was in here before. He took that out, no longer needs it. He's got central air, and had me fill this in, so I had to use 2 sheets of drywall. Well, actually 1 sheet. I put in a 3/8 inch drywall in there. It was the other ones I put the 2 coats or 2 drywall pieces in, but here it's just 1. Taped it, filled it, and then mudded, and then put my finished coat on. Now it's done, it's drying. All it needs to be done now is sanded. See how it looks from an angle? Nice and flat, can't tell it was a big hole in the wall. So anyways, I just want you to be able to see how these holes in the walls can be repaired and not even know they were there. So it's something that can be done. It's not that expensive. It saves having to redo a whole wall if it's not necessary. So there you go. Another job done by GLS Home Maintenance. Bicinia.